Hi folks, Big Dan speaker, presentation skills coach. I've been talking just lately about the WIFM, which is one of the things people tend to forget in their presentations. Now, I want to talk about one of the other things that people tend to forget, and it's a really good tool to use for presentations. Let's face it, these days we don't have a lot of time. Time is one of those valuable commodities now which is getting more and more precious, but we need to use that time more effectively, more efficiently. A presentation, a speech, is designed so that people hear your message, understand your message, and remember it. And that's what this rule I want to talk about, or this rule of thumb, is designed to do. The rule of tell 'em, or if you like, tell 'em, tell 'em, tell 'em. Tell 'em what you're going to tell 'em. Tell them, and then tell them what you told them. Sounds a bit silly, but it works very, very well. The first part, tell them what you're going to tell them. Once you've got to the point you're speaking to your audience, to your client, your prospective client, and you're ready to start talking about what you do, you tell them what you're going to talk about. The first thing you do is you say, okay, I want to talk about A, we're going to talk about B, and we're going to talk about C as well, whatever those things may be. You're going to talk about A, B, and C. What this does is it prepares the mind. People, an audience, go to that filing cabinet that lives up here in the mind, and they pull out the file for A, they pull out the file for B, and they pull out the file for C, open them up, put them on the mental desktop, getting ready to hear what you're going to say. Then you tell them what it is, you give them the information. And because they've been prepared in advance, they are far more ready to hear the information, to absorb it, and to analyze it. And this is one of the things that leads a little bit further down into a really good Q&A, because they've had time to formulate questions as well. And then you go to the third part, which is tell them what you told them. And this is like a really good summary and a conclusion in a way, and maybe this is before you go to the call to action. So you tell them, folks, we've spoken about A and we discussed these things. We've spoken about B and we found out this, this, and this. We've spoken about C and these were the things we discussed. So from there, you can move into your call to action, or you can move into the Q&A. But what you're doing by using the tell 'em rule, tell 'em, tell 'em, tell 'em, is you are creating a far more efficient, far more effective presentation. That's all for now. I'm Big Dan, speaker, presentation skills coach. Speak to you soon.